Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing my curly hair routine using the DEVACURL line. I was kind of going through my Facebook, and 7 years ago today I was victim to the ramen hair. I'll post a picture right there. And I'm like, dang it, I have come a long way. So I will be showing you guys how I do my hair, styling with DEVACURL, and kind of like my DEVACURL routine. No-Poo is not in her. She's a diamond under. Okay, so I just got out of the shower and I washed my hair. For shampoo, I used the DEVACURL No-Poo Decadence. It's a shampoo that doesn't have bubbles, so you have to really massage the product into your scalp to get as much oil and dirt out as possible. And I also used the DEVACURL Condition Decadence as conditioner. I've been on DEVACURL for about a year now, and I just recently switched over to the blue top product. When I first started using DEVACURL, I used their yellow top product. I'm not sure what it was called, but I used this because my sister uses this one, and I liked what it did to my hair better. So I went and I bought the big old bottles of these. I get out of the shower. Well, after I shampoo and condition, I use these two brushes to detangle. Now, when I went to my curl specialist, she recommended to finger comb my hair to get the knots out. I find that using a wet brush and a comb works better for me just because of how thin my hair is. I use the brush, but a lot of people do finger comb their knots out and it does work for them. So just kind of do what works for you. So then when I get out of the shower, I like to spray, what is this? Briogeo Rosarco milk. I use this, I wonder if it'll focus, and I spray it kind of through my scalp area because I don't put too much product in my scalp. I actually got this as a sample and I really like it, so I'm probably going to buy a big bottle. And my roots are a little dry because I did my makeup before I started recording. So yeah, so I use this for shampoo, massage it through, get out the oil out. It's not gonna set up, so just kind of you need to use your fingers and water to get the product out. I put this in my hair, detangled with my brushes. You can use your fingers, and when I get out, I spray this in my roots. Now you want your hair as wet as possible before you put product in. That's what's going to create your curls definition. And then it doesn't really, I mean, it kind of matters what you use depending on your curl type, but as a general basis, you want to use something that's cream based and then something that's kind of gel based afterwards. Some people use an oil based product as well when they're finished. My sister uses it before she puts in her cream product. It kind of depends. We kind of learned everything when we went to our curl specialist. So I like to divide my hair in half. My hair is very thin. You guys are lucky you're even seeing it because I look like a naked mole rat is how I always joke to people. So I grab, this is also like a little sample. I usually have the bigger bottle. This is the DEVACURL Supercream Coconut Curl Styler. I also use, I don't remember what it's called. It's not the coconut one. I think it's another one. I'll update you. I'll link it down below, the one I also use. So product wise, it's scary how much product you use, but you absolutely need to use all this product. So I kind of comb it through sections at a time. Some people separate their sections beforehand. I kind of just do it as I go. I have a little bit of hair, very little bit, and I have very thin hair. So volume is very important to me to kind of create the illusion that I have more hair than I do. And that's one thing that's like one reason I enjoy DEVACURL is one of the biggest things I've noticed is the volume in my hair has definitely increased since I started using the product, as well as longevity. Longevity? I don't even know how to say it. So before using DEVACURL, I kind of just used, so for like shampoo and conditioner, I used to use Tresemme, the little black and white bottles at Walmart, and then I would use Cantu as like a cream, and then I would use the Tresemme mousse. And I would kind of just do everything after my hair was dry, mind you. And then I would have to wash my hair the next day again. I would, like, it wouldn't last. Like, I would go halfway through my day, my hair was probably already frizzy, and then I would go to bed, wake up, and I would have to do it all over again. Like, I would wash my hair, put product in all over again. Since using DEVACURL, I only have to like, do my hair and apply product every 3 to 4 days. And like, if I'm not doing anything, like if I'm going to work or if I know I'm gonna like stay home, I wouldn't even do my hair the 3rd or 4th day. I would just like do updos. So like wear buns or like ponytails, and it makes my hair products last a little longer. I don't like to do that too much though, because the pulling on your hair, like putting it back in a bun or in a ponytail, causes breakage along your hairline, and I have a lot of those. Like when I wake up, I look like a lion. Alright, so right now, like I said, I don't have a lot of hair, so I just kind of comb the conditioner through my hair. And you see curls are already forming throughout my hair. Apply the little bit I have left through my scalp. Alright, so just combing through my hair, like I did collect like a little bit of hair, but not too much. Next, I use the DEVACURL Ultra Defining Gel as my gel product. And what I do here is I divide my hair in half again. I use a lot too. And then what I do is I scrunch my hair in upwards position and I squeeze. You want the product to distribute evenly throughout all of your hair. Don't be afraid to use products, because the more product the better. You want all that to coat your curls. If you don't use enough product, you're going to have frizzy curls at the end of the routine. And what the scrunching does, it does one of two things. It distributes your product evenly throughout your hair, focusing on the roots, not too, at the ends, not too much in the roots. And it also helps your curl definition. So scrunching up kind of gets your curls to form better. Look at my hands, oh my god. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other half. And then another thing I do, because a lot of times my hair gets frizzy on the back, is I bring my hair back, get more product, and then I like to scrunch the back of my head. And then whatever leftover product I have on my hands, I apply it through the roots, because you don't want too much product in your roots. So that's all in terms of product. If you feel like you have too much like liquid or water in your hair, it's fine. But if you find the need that you want to dry, another thing that you can do is take a microfiber towel like this one, and you can do the scrunching with the towel. It collects excess liquid, but it won't draw moisture out of your hair. So the last step in my hair routine is I get my diffuser. This diffuser was recommended by my curl specialist. It's the Orchid something. I'll link it down below as well. I went through a like big old struggle trying to find a hair dryer that fit the diffuser, but this diffuser dries my hair in like 10-15 minutes. It's really big, like look at it compared to the size of my head, and it holds a lot of hair. I have a little bit of hair, so if you have a lot of hair, this is a must as well. Okay, so for the diffusing, I leave it at the max amount of heat and the max amount of air. If you feel like it's burning your scalp, I press the cool button to cool my scalp, but I put it on max heat and max airflow to get my hair to dry quicker. My curl stylist said that the heat is not like enough heat to damage your hair, but if you're afraid of that, I would go with medium heat and just kind of, you know, dry it a little longer. To diffuse your hair, you start at the tips of your hair and you come up, and I leave it there for a couple minutes to dry, and then I let go and I go around. When you feel like your roots are pretty much dry, like the bottom of my hair is still kind of wet, you can start fluffing it out. You don't want to fluff or even really touch your hair while it's wet after you apply your gel, because that can cause frizzing. So right here is still kind of wet, so I'm not going to touch that. So just kind of start fluffing it out, and then I'm going to go back in with my diffuser and keep on going. So I think my hair is pretty much dry for the most part. That took me like a little bit over 10 minutes. And what I'm doing is I'm just fluffing out my roots. This is where the volume comes in. My hair is super thin. I feel like I'm losing hair on this part of my head. Pretty sure it's genetic. If you have any tips, leave a comment down below. But I kind of like to fluff out as much as I can. And when your hair is dry, no frizz should be happening. If you see your hair is frizzing, that means you did not either A, put enough product, or B, your hair is not dry. So just, and then to fluff out the front, kind of bring my hair to the front. So you can see my hair is getting more, actually my hair is a little wet right here. A few pointers: you don't have to diffuse if you don't want to. I diffuse because I find it gives me more volume. When I let it air dry, my hair is not as voluminous, and I think it's also faster to diffuse. I don't like to walk around with wet hair because my hair is super flat and it's uncomfortable. So you can see my hair is much more voluminous now. So then the last step that I do is I grab some oil. I use the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. This thing smells amazing. I only squirt like about, actually let's just do one pump. If you feel like you have greasy scalp or like your hair gets dirty quickly, I would not even use oil at all. I just kind of scrunch this in. And this is just day one. Day two is my favorite because the day after hair is even much more voluminous. If I'm going out, I like to do my edges. Let me wet my brush real quick. I use the Cantu Edge Stay Gel. I take my toothbrush, I run it in here a little bit, and I can't even see what I'm doing in this camera. Alright, I kind of had to do it in the bathroom because that wasn't working out. So yeah, that is my hair routine, DEVACURL style. Again, I use the DEVACURL Decadence as my shampoo conditioner line. Ooh, oh god. I use the DEVACURL Ultra Defining Gel as my gel. And before that, I used the DEVACURL Supercream as my cream. And after diffusing, I used the Paul Mitchell Styling Serum. I have been using DEVACURL for maybe a year now. Before that, I used just normal hair products, and my hair has changed tremendously. I have more volume. I have more longevity in my style. And it's just like a few tips. I think is a big part the kind of products I use, and another big part is how I take care of my hair. So, you know, before bed, I put my hair up in a pineapple. You just scoop and sleep like that. I already messed up my hair. Before the gym, I make sure my hair is in a pineapple. Make sure I'm not touching my hair too much throughout the day. And making sure I'm not getting it wet in the shower. And then when my hair is kind of being tired out, usually after 3 to 4 days, I rewash and do the whole routine over again. It works for me. I think they're a great product line. I think if you've never done any kind of curly hairstyling and you're not sure where to start, kind of like how I was a year ago, I would definitely see if there's a curly hairstylist in your area like I did. My curl stylist, she was awesome. She showed me how to style my hair. She recommends products according to your curl type, and kind of just tips and pointers so that you learned how to do your own hair and love your curls. If you're in the Central Florida area, I'll link down my curl specialist down below. This video is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid by DEVACURL nor my curl specialist. I just think that if you're in the area, you should use her. She's very awesome. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked, please give this video a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe so that you don't miss another video, and stay tuned.